Today at TripleLRusticDesigns, we are getting the sawmill ready for a concrete slab. We've been needing a slab here underneath the sawmill for quite a while, and we're finally biting the bullet and pulling the trigger. So we've been working pretty hard on the sawmill today. We've been filling all of our pine orders that we needed to fill, and now that those are done, we need to take the head off the sawmill track. We're gonna get that out of here. We're gonna get the whole track out of here, and then we're gonna remove the whole pallet system that is underneath the sawmill. This pallet system worked for the time being, but we definitely need to get the sawmill on a solid concrete slab. It's gonna make sawmilling so much easier. Right now, when we set a heavy log on the track, some of those 4x4s and those pallets are flexing a little bit, which is causing some inconsistencies in our cuts. So today's project, we're gonna get the sawmill out from under the pole barn. We're gonna clean this whole area out, get it nice and scraped and prepared for the concrete slab. So when we originally installed the sawmill, we screwed most of these feet down to these 4x4s and to the cross track, but pretty much all of the screws have broken off just from all the vibration of the sawmill and from dropping some big heavy logs on there. So we're just walking around now trying to find any more screws in these feet. All right, so that's the last screw holding the track down to the pallet rack system. So now we just need to remove the head off the track. What we're gonna do is probably just come in with the forks on the tractor up here and lift the head straight up off the track and take it out of here. All right, so start to lift up slowly. All right, hold on. All right. Go forward. All right. For the first time in a year since we got our wood-mizer sawmill, put it together, and built a pole barn over it, it has been moved out. It's pretty cool looking at this pole barn without the sawmill. Very excited to see what it's gonna look like with a concrete slab underneath it. All right guys, so we're back here at the sawmill this morning and the concrete project is complete. We ended up getting a 5-inch fiber reinforced concrete slab with steel mesh on the inside, because since we're gonna be putting the sawmill and all these logs and driving up on this, we wanted it to be as strong as possible. So we got a really nice sturdy concrete slab. It ended up being 25 feet by 30 feet long. So a big 750 square foot slab. It's gonna be super nice to put the sawmill back together and be under the roof on this concrete slab. And I'm about to show you one of the reasons why it's gonna be super nice. We've got a bunch of leaves and pine needles on here, and I'm just gonna use the leaf blower, blow them off, and it's super easy to clean. We got a load of crushed asphalt and we graded it all the way up to the concrete slab. So now we have a nice sturdy base where we can drive in with the logs and it won't be all bumpy. So everything from driving up on the driveway to getting the logs up here on the slab on the sawmill is about to be a huge difference from the way it used to be. So I've been super busy for the last 2 weeks and I haven't been able to push out a lot of content involving the concrete slab pour, but today we have some time. So we're gonna grab the bed for the sawmill, put it up here on the slab. We're gonna grab the head, put it back up on the bed, and we should get the sawmill back up and running, and I'm excited to see how it turns out up here on this concrete slab. Another thing we're getting done while we're out here working on this is we have a guy here that's digging a trench all the way from the well, which is like 150 yards from here, all the way out to the sawmill pole barn. So we will now have active water here at the pole barn, where it'll make filling the lubrication tank a lot easier. I'm no longer gonna have to walk 100 yards with the tank of water, and it'll also be really nice to have that active flow of water where we can spray down the slabs after we cut them and show you guys that amazing grain on the inside. All right, we just got the bed installed up here on the slab. We spent close to an hour leveling each one of these feet. There's like 6 or 7 feet on each side of the bed. We leveled every single one of them so the bed is perfectly level to this concrete slab. That was kind of a pain in the butt, but now it is time to get the head assembly and put it back on the rails, make sure everything's good to go, and then we'll see how it works up here on this concrete slab. That's gonna do it for this video. As you can see, we have an amazing concrete slab now that the sawmill's sitting on. It turned out great. It's really nice that we'll be able to brush all the sawdust off and just use like a leaf blower, blow everything off, wash it all off. It's gonna be making cleanup a lot easier out here at the sawmill. As always, if you guys like this video, make sure you smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe for all the future videos. We'll see you on the next one.